Yeah. What's good? Hey, check this out. This is another episode of the podcast, but now we didn't change the name. We didn't change the whole, get down. This right here is the Mac Files. You feel what I'm saying? We talking about them issues, women and men, relationships, all different type of things. I got a special guest host right now. She finna live it up. She finna do her thing straight from the Caribbean. We down here in Miami, Florida.
Yeah.
And we're gonna tell you about, some of the issues that some of you guys might be having, some of you females in these relationships, y'all might be having some issues. Hey, this what this podcast right here for. We're gonna touch all that. You know what I mean? So I want you to stay tuned, get ready. We finna really get into it. These the Mac files, late night with Mac. You feel me? And I got my co-host. Why don't you, introduce yourself?
Hello.
Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay. So, I'm Zahara, y'all. From Miami, yes, I grew up here, but I was born in Barbados. I'm also Jamaican, so Bajan Jamaican. I go by
Bayesian
Caribbean
Jamaican.
descent, yes. But I'm not a city girl. Okay, let's just get that straight. Not a city girl, but we from Miami. We from Florida. We from Pines, Davie, you name it. Where my cities at? Where we coming from?
Where your-
Hollywood. Where Hollywood at? Hollywood.
Let's just get right to this. What's a city girl?
City girl. Well, in my books, it has already been defined, right? So we on this podcast, we already know about Carisha Please, right?
What is a city girl? I don't know what no city girl is.
A city girl is something that has been developed over time by like a specific image of young female. It's basically, now I don't want to say a thottie because you don't gotta be a thought or a hoe or anything like that to be a city girl. But a city girl just mean like you ain't on anybody's shit but yours. Like a city girl is like a bad bitch. Like at the end of the day, it goes back to all those things that were developed, the same kind of developed concept, image. That's the city girl.
So that means a city girl, she getting her own money. She don't need no dude. Like, what are we talking about?
That's right. But it also means that
that's a Miami thing. I never heard of a city girl until down here.
That's right. But it also means that she opened a trick and she open to anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like she down for the cause. City girls go to the clubs, they party hard, drink up, everything. City girls down for
drink
anything.
Up. Yeah. Okay. So you a city girl?
No.
Oh,
I am
not
a city girl. So put me in that category now.
You a regular girl.
Oh no, we not regular, we not basic. Nah, what kind of girl am I? I'm an independent young woman. Like that's how I refer to myself.
You a business owner, right?
Yes.
So what type of business you into? Let the people know.
Yeah, so I'm a licensed esthetician, medical esthetician, laser technician. I do lashes as well. I do professional makeup as well.
Yes, you did a whole tutorial.
I hold down my little business. We out here in Florida. I'm in Dania Beach. And yeah, like I do that day to day. I do laser day to day, work my business, make my money, go home, feed my baby, my dog, and go to sleep. We are not on no city business. I'm not out at the club.
So you one of them? You one of them that just got the dog? You ain't got no man. You ain't.
Right now, that's the move. Like at the end of the day, like we
the
can't
lonely, like my men say, the lonely with the dog. That's
people love to say it's lonely, but you got to be able to live in your own presence. You got to be able to be comfortable with yourself. You got to be. You don't need to need anybody else. And those are what these periods are for. It's not going to last forever.
Okay.
I don't believe so. My life has shown me that it does not last forever.
So you choose to be lonely.
Well, I'm not going to invite nobody in my life that, I need to know what you're going to bring to it. At this point, you got to bring something to the table. That's how everybody's thinking now. Men, women, it's always about what you bring to the table. So if I'm a benefit to you, you must be a benefit to me. Whether we're keeping each other company to I don't want to say fight loneliness because we ain't fighting it, we accepting it. But
You accepting the loneliness?
a little loneliness. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I've gone to sleep pretty much alone my whole life, so
Oh, you ain't never had no man?
yeah, I had man, yeah, of
You had a
course.
boyfriend or a man
But I ain't
friend?
one of them.
You had a
I got a
boyfriend or a
low
man
body
friend?
count. I'm
You got a
not
low what? You got a what?
low body count.
How many bodies you
No,
got?
I'm not gonna put that online. What? Now what if my mom and everybody start watching this? They gonna know all these facts? Like, no. No, you guys can't know, but it's low.
Okay. So
Low,
what does that
low.
mean? I mean, you got a low body count. What that mean? For
I
some
don't
people,
know.
that's
As a
that
man, you
you
supposed
ain't
to know what that means.
experienced.
But
That mean you ain't
okay,
experienced.
okay, that's fair. But at the end of the day, when you get a partner, you're not gonna know what they like, what they don't like. So at the end of
Okay.
the day, they gotta teach you something. So every time it's a new person, whether you know them from a long time, like dating for a long time, or kind of just slap, you're not gonna know how to deal with them on the
Mm.
first try, on period. So we gonna teach each other how we as we go.
All right, tonight on the Mac Files, we wanna get into some. It's an epidemic going on out here. Sugar baby epidemic.
Ooh,
I call it the epidemic. I don't know what else probably call it
yeah,
because
that's a hot
it
topic.
seems like everybody seem to, a lot of women they want to either talk about it or they don't want to talk about it. So we're gonna address it tonight on the Mac Files. You understand
Hmm.
me? So let's get right into it. Older men liking younger women.
Hmm. Now, I think that's just something that's always been a thing from before Christ
Oh wow.
till now. That's something that's it's totally normal. But as it relates to the women that they are dating, now we talking different calibers. Like that shit's not for everybody. It depends on how you're raised. It depends on what you like, what you don't like, what you're gonna tolerate. You know,
Wait, hold on. What you mean? What you gonna tolerate? You talking about what the?
I'm talking about dating an older guy.
So you saying if you was dating an older guy, you will tolerate something? It's things you gonna tolerate?
As a sugar baby,
Hey, yeah,
as anything,
yeah,
yeah, you gonna
definitely as a
tolerate, you, yeah. Cause I
definitely as a
mean,
sugar baby. What you gonna
hmm
tolerate if you was a sugar baby? Because you said you not right.
no, I ain't
Okay
never.
then.
I
Right.
can't. I can't even get too far in that business. Like, nah, nah, nah. But I mean, like,
So you never took money from a man?
not because we arranged that,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had men that give me money. You know, my man. You know, my exes. You know, I've been giving money, and I take the money,
You
but not because you want me to fulfill something for you, and then you pay me for that. I've never been paid to be with a man.
okay? Okay.
Yeah.
I got you on that.
Yeah. So when it comes to like that whole tolerance thing and what they're willing to like do and stuff like that, that's a big deal. Like some men want to be intimate. Some men just want to do dates. There's those whole, the guys that do the whole foot fetish thing.
Right.
All they want is pictures of feet. All they
They
want
just
is, you
want
know
to
what I
see
mean?
some
Like
toes.
weird
Right.
stuff. Yeah. Like where it doesn't require you to do much. So if you were to find a man that would like want something like that, why not?
Oh, so you'll show the toes? What?
No, no, I'm not getting into that business. I
Okay.
already get into
Okay.
that. But but for those who are not willing to go as far as intimacy and do the real deal sugar baby thing, because if you're a sugar baby, it means that yeah, you fuck.
Right.
Like
So that
like
means
how are you not gonna like how are you gonna get out of that?
okay.
Like I know chicks that have been. I know sugar babies or know of sugar babies, escorts, all that, strippers. It's all the same kind of ball game. Same kind of ball game. As a makeup artist, you're gonna come across all of them kind of people, and you
So you
gotta.
doing the strippers, you doing the,
Mhm.
all these, the escorts, all
Mhm.
that.
And yeah, and you can see their comfort levels. Like I've even done makeup in the strip club. I've been a KOD,
You did
and
makeup in the strip club?
yeah,
Okay.
I had
Okay.
one stripper. She was young. She needed an artist for the night, so
Mm-hmm.
I came through. But yeah, it's the comfort level, like the way that they behave behind the scenes in the dressing rooms and everything. It's like you can clearly see the comfort that they have with themselves and amongst others. So if you're, checking a girl of that caliber, it's going to be a lot more tolerable for her to go to the more extremes and actually get what you're supposed to get out of going into a sugar baby relationship and all that kind of stuff. Because there's stories on top of stories on top of stories. There's the ones that actually get through with what they're trying to attain, the ones that get, picked up into it and drawn into it. And then it's like the ones that, you know, either they settle for what they get, or yeah, like it's about the tolerance of
So
what you're
what's
willing to
what
tolerate.
you seeing them really getting money though? Because I know some real
Now
women
that
that's really
part,
getting some money. They down
hmm.
here especially they getting Bentleys, they getting Rolls Royces. I'm talking about, but they dudes is
Mm,
looking like a Greyhound bus ticket, but they got money.
mhm. Now, from my experience
Yeah, talking about it.
with my either friends or acquaintances or clients, they don't be getting they don't be getting what they expect to be getting. So it's a whole lot of this shit is really not worth it. I'm so much better than that. I'm better than him. I'm about to be done with this. Next year I'm coming with a new this. Now, you know what I mean? Like it's always like they're never fully satisfied. Like I've never met one of them chicks that's just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm all right. You know
So
what I
they
mean?
they really getting tricked. They
Trick,
really
yeah.
getting tricked.
Yeah, like no pun intended. Like in fact, pun intended.
Pun intended.
You
Oh,
getting tricked.
damn, they really the
Tricked.
tricks, huh?
Yeah. Yup. Yup. I mean, like,
Is they really getting no real money? Like, is the old dudes really breaking them off
maybe,
a couple hundred
maybe.
thousand?
Man, I was in class. This is when I was getting my Florida license.
Okay.
And I had one of my classmates, and she said she had about 3 sugar daddies. And she said all she has to do is take pictures in her bra and send him stuff. And she was at school every day. Like we had class 9 to 3. She was there every day doing her thing, cool. And if you never asked her about it, you probably never know about it.
Mm.
Crazy shit. But she said, yeah, like one of them pays for school, one of them gives her money for other stuff, and then I don't know what the other one was for, but she clearly has like about 3 of them on deck, and maybe she gets a little something here and there. But by the looks of this chick, nah, I don't think she was balling or balling more than me. So I don't know how much she was really. I don't know how worth it.
Okay.
Them shits can be. I don't know
You
how
said them
how worth
shits.
it. Yeah,
I feel you.
because it's a lot of shit. Like really on another level about like respect. Now let's talk about respect
Yeah,
and the
let's talk
whole
about
sugar
respect.
baby, sugar daddy. Yeah, like as a woman, do you want to do that? Is that what you want to do? Is that your dream? Is that your goal? Is that how you see yourself? When you was 10, did you see yourself at 26 doing this shit? Is
Mm.
this what you wanted to do? Are you proud of that? Is your mom proud of that? Like, is that who you want to be? You want to be a trick? You want to get taken out on dates? You want to dress up, glam up, spend all this time that you could be doing, I don't know, reading, just getting some education, constantly learning, but you getting dressed up to post up on the gram and attract somebody to give you money. Money
That's
don't
that
grow on
sound
trees.
like that sound like the wave though. I mean, that's what really what's going on. I mean, a lot of women probably will argue. I know they gonna say something in the chats. Y'all, what I'm saying, go ahead and get in these chats too. I know a lot of them will argue that they gonna get this money. They're gonna get this
Yeah,
money.
regardless, like, and I break that, get your money. But if you have to degrade yourself, if it causes you to feel bad, if it costs you your health, it ain't worth
Okay.
it. Like
Okay.
there's so many factors, so many things that go into all of this. What you are risking. You're risking way more than going to find a job and just working some hours, saving up, building your credit, doing all those necessary things you need to do to maybe pull out a proper loan and go set up a business or do something like smart with yourself. Invest in something, invest in real estate, invest in digital real estate. They got digital real estate now. Like what?
Mm.
Even if you don't got them bands, like once upon a time I ain't never had them bands,
Mm.
but
You got
we
them
here
bands
now.
now?
We here now. Huh? We here now. So yeah, and it's like it's all about what you really want to do with yourself. If it's that you can't stay down and look a certain way, that stay down to the come up. If you can't stay down to the come up, and that's just who you are, well, go do your business. Go
Mm.
do your business. And if you, because there's some chicks that's proud of that. I mean, strippers, they are fully naked.
Yeah, they
They do their
butt
thing.
booty naked. Well, what's wrong? What's
Exactly.
wrong with that? The strippers, because we live in a society where stripping is cool.
Yeah, this culture is very accepted and stuff. I mean, it's accepted all around the world. It's just taboo because it happens at night. It's not for the mainstream social world every day. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's been around forever. I mean,
So
these
let's
chicks
just get
just
this straight. The whole point of that was older men love younger women. And you agree
mhm.
with that statement.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Do younger women love older men?
Now, I don't know about that. I think they just love their money. Yes. Yeah.
So the old dudes ain't getting no love. What's
Well, I mean, they could get love if they doing the right things at the end of the day. You know, who knows how long their relationship could go. But I'm just thinking like from my perspective, if I was like 20, like would I want to go out with an older man? Like I would be shame. I would be a little shame. Like, I'm not used to being with next to a man like this and by myself with him. Like
yeah.
I'm used to being with a guy either my age or older or a little
Okay.
older.
Right.
So it looks like, he's the guy in charge and stuff, and it doesn't look like, you're with your dad or your uncle and you're a little too close to him.
But if he paying you, you gonna be close to him, ain't you?
Paying her, not me.
Oh, right.
hmm
But that's what they do, right?
That is what they do. That is
Okay.
what they do.
The young dudes, do they have it together nowadays?
Ooh, nah, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but
You
let's
gotta
be
you gotta
real.
do what you gotta do.
Now it takes time to build, and everybody knows that we catching on to that. 2023, and everybody's getting a little peppier. We getting a little faster when it comes to how to get up in life, how to get rich fast, how to do things faster. And for that fact, it's become a struggle for younger men to. I mean, even when it comes to attracting women, because now we are looking for more. Everybody's looking for more. So as a young man, and you are your one self, how are you going to be able to provide for what these young women can attain at the same time? Because like the way I see it, there's no difference between a young man is making and I'm, because I'm a young woman. But when I see other younger men, I don't know if they're really pushing more P than me. You know what I
You
mean?
said pushing P.
So yeah, let's be real. Like I can't tell that kind of way. Like,
Okay.
I mean, I'm blessed, but
So let me ask you, broke young dude or financially stable older dude?
ooh, this one's for me now.
Word.
Okay. Now I want to say my heart would tell me deal with the younger dude and we're going to build together. But it's like when you're dealing with a younger person who hasn't even fully met themselves and still has to grow and still has so much to learn and so much to learn about you. I don't want to be pessimistic or like fearful of the future and shit, but if I'm going to build with you, that means I'm investing with you. And I'm not going to invest in anything that's going to pop off after 10 years.
So you
So
think the young dude's gonna leave you?
possibly, or I might leave because he's young and dumb.
Mm.
So if I already have a man who's older now, he who won't be my sugar daddy.
Mm.
This is me dating a man that's older with a little bit more pockets, with some
Mm.
pockets. I take that over the young guy who doesn't have any experience. This older guy will be able to teach me a lot more, show me a lot more. And then when it comes to intimacy and stuff, I just find that from experience, younger guys are just not as serious in the bed. Like they're not, it's a game to them.
Wait,
Like
say that again.
they're not serious in the bed. Like they're not doing me like how I want to be done that kind of way right off the bat. They don't know what to do.
The young
They
guy.
want to bang. That's what they want to do. Yeah. Yeah. That's why some relationship did not work out for me after a while. Because it was like you not understanding that I'm not trying to go crazy all the time, whether we doing it every night or not. But you got to know when someone's vibe has come down, and you got to come down with it. Don't try to keep turning somebody up if that's not what they need or want. So
Y'all
these
getting
young
some
niggas
real
just don't.
game here tonight. This is some real live game for a lot of
hmm
you, guys that maybe y'all might be on the lane fence, and a
Yeah.
lot of you women that really don't understand y'all position, she might give y'all some game tonight. I know some of y'all, I see already we got some comments, so you know we gonna get to that because somebody tripping already. Tina, she's coming in. She say, "Girl, you ain't got no game." I don't know what that means.
I don't got no game. You don't know me, first of all. But I mean, I can't spit my game right here on the mic and let you see, Tina,
Yeah,
to be honest.
that's crazy.
So, I got to get back into my element and the way I would present myself as
I'm just fixing that.
as a young woman dating that older guy. Because it's not gonna be the young nigga if he's playing around. Unless he pushing P and showing me that he's onto something or has been put onto
What's
something.
pushing P?
Pushing P just mean you got it, man. You got it,
Pushing P mean you got
it, girl. You got it. Yes, I got it.
Let's tap into this. Older women and modern women are not making older men. And when we say older men, we're talking about like 30, 40. They not making older men feel appreciated. What is your
That's sad.
what do you think about that?
That's sad. Oh.
She said
But
that.
I mean, I feel like if you're this is just a man and woman thing. If a woman is not feeling like she's getting what she deserves, you're gonna feel unappreciated. And that's just that. Like, not that I would purposely try to make a man feel like I don't care about him, unappreciated. But if you're not making me happy, I'm sorry. Like, I can't live. What can I do?
The older guys,
can
they
I
probably
do?
feel a little bit like they can't really, live up to the thing because they ain't got that youth no more. So
Well, I mean, if she thought that you could get any younger,
she going off tonight, y'all.
so yeah, like we
Listen.
already know, we already accepted it, we already around, so we might as well do whatever it takes to keep me and keep me interested and keep me interested in you happy as an older
So that's
man.
going in that pocket, huh?
Throw away the key.
Throw the key to the Bentley over there. Hey, look, the game has changed. What's your perspective on that? The game has changed.
The game has changed a lot in like different
How has
areas
the game changed? How has the game changed in your perspective?
in regards to older men and younger women.
Just as far as the game, the game, you say you know about City Girl, you know all that. So what is the game?
So the game is really just about, getting money and being happy.
Okay.
Like that's the real game. Like if you talking game, that's what it is. You got money and you happy and you flexing. Like, and your flex ain't no fake flex. It's a real flex. Like what you got is
It's
yours.
a real flex because you be around women that really get to that bag when it comes to getting money from dudes, right? Or you didn't seen them, rather.
I've been around them. Like none of my actual real friends are of that caliber. Like none of us are, and that's why I'm not in that category as well. Like I come from a very decent home, both parents, siblings. That was never a thing for me. Like maybe single home families where the daughter or girl may be more exposed to like the clubs and modeling or stripping or doing whatever. Like I was not exposed to any of that. I grew up pretty sheltered. So that's why I feel like, my opinions can be a little strong sometimes because I don't have certain experience to really like speak on it. But from what I've learned over time and growing up and as a woman, yeah, we can make decisions now. At this point, we can make some decisions and we can tell you how it is, how it goes, but that doesn't mean that we have to be a victim of it or
a victim,
yeah. Because it's kind of like being a victim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In what way?
Well, I mean, like I was saying before, is that what you really wanted to do? Like, is that what you set out for? Like your dream was, okay, maybe some women's dream was to find a old white man, marry him, have some kids and live in a nice house. Like I've heard some of that stuff growing up, but it was just a joke. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm gonna find my old white man, but it's for real now. Like that's part of the game. Get some money and be happy. So they're pitching on these men. But I mean, the game I don't think it has changed like that much. It's more easy access.
Okay.
So
Okay. The
so it
money.
happens more often. It's more accepted, so it's like in broad daylight now if you can spot it. That's how
Yeah, I
the
was
game
in a
has changed.
restaurant and I seen a young, pretty girl, and and this here in Miami, and I seen this old dude. I'm talking about maybe like 80 years old. He was sitting at the
Hey.
table with her. They was kicking it. Then he just got up and tongue kissed her in the mouth,
Ooh.
just to show you like he
That
went.
right, right? Like to like almost it's like they're
And she
proud
was
of that. Like
like,
they're proud to have them out. So it's like I have to do this so everybody knows that, she's my little partner. Like how ew, like how cringe.
you
Ew.
know what I mean? Hey, that's the game. You
Woo!
know, hey.
I don't know if I don't know. Like there's certain that's the whole tolerance thing. Like I don't know if I could do that. I don't
Mm,
know if I could do that sitting
you
at a
can't do that, huh?
bar and
And he just tongued you down. And he
I don't
50,
know.
52.
My peoples know I'm picky. So to get me to go out with you is one thing. To abruptly kiss me or whether I knew it was coming or not, whew, I don't know. I don't know.
What's the problem with young guys?
Young guys,
Yeah.
you know, the immaturity, the things that they want versus the things that we want. And like a young guy
This
to
real
me is
game.
25.
Get y'all paper book out.
Yeah.
Write these notes down because she giving y'all real game right now. It's the Mac files, man. Get your paperwork out. What'd you
Mhm.
say? What was that last thing you said?
That young is like 25. It's not 22, it's not 21, it's not 18, it's not 19. That's babies. We're talking about young men. No, for real.
So
Like
you
what?
personally, you not gonna go with nobody that's younger than you.
Correct. Correct.
What if they got that bag?
That don't mean that they got the brains. That don't mean they know what to do with it.
Mm,
Like you could have money, but that don't mean in 5 years you're gonna have that same money. So if
mm.
you got money, you better be doing something with it so you getting interest.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, something like that. Stocks,
So the
interest.
problem
I
with the
don't
young
know.
guys is they just, and I'm talking about the young guys right now today.
Hmm.
What's the problem with they just immature?
Yeah, they're not on the same things that we're on. Like they want to go party, spend money on bottles. They want to show off. It's, they're in that phase still. Women, like girls, you show off once you start turning 16. Like that phase
Damn.
and stage is like, okay, I'm grown. I got my little, you know what I mean? And you start going out and you wearing cute clothes and you want to go shopping, you getting your hair done, you getting your nails done. We're doing that for the rest of our damn life. You
Mm.
know what I mean? And then, what's new? Okay, we get to drink alcohol after 21. I'm from the Caribbean, so we've been drinking since like, I don't know, 16, 18.
Getting it
but
in.
but yeah, like when it comes to like the girls, we're ahead of the game. The boys, they are late bloomers. So some of them do really good. Some of them are raised really good and they're, you know, disciplined enough to that by a certain age, or at least 25, they have some kind of credit being built, they have some kind of liquid going on, they, have some kind of income, they're working on themselves, doesn't have to be physically, could be mentally, could be, whatever it is that they do for enjoyment or fulfillment or for elevation, as long as there's something that you can look forward to. If it's that they sitting down playing video games, if it's that they all they do is play sports, like you just playing sports, like is that going to pay your bills? Are you going to be able to have a down payment for a house? Are you going to be able to, get the dream car that you want? Like you want to ball, NFL, soccer, this and that, but you're not actually working towards that.
So you need them to have more than that.
I need them to show me that if they don't have that right now, that they will be able to attain that, or else they're not getting
Yeah.
my finger.
They ain't getting your finger. Hey, check this out. We got a comment from Sandra. She says young women don't have no responsibility, so they could just sleep around.
Ooh, now it just depends on what women, because every young woman is in a different position. Um, for example, I lost my father. Now, do you think I'm out here sleeping around? You think that makes sense to me, for me, in any way, shape, or form? So, squash, squash.
So,
We got that. We ain't even going there.
I think they have some responsibility, Because it's older woman and young women out here sleeping around. So I can't really,
That's right.
Sandra, I don't really know
Hmm.
about that. You know,
Hmm. It depends
that's
on,
your opinion.
yeah, it depends on where somebody is at in their life. Because if you held down by a partner, if you had a partner your whole life, you'll never experience that whole sleeping around thing. I've never experienced the whole sleeping around thing. I've always lived home with my parents. So there was no way to do that. So it's to each his own. And it just depends on the lifestyle that somebody has and how, you know, like woke they are with themselves, like how comfortable they are with themselves. Like people only sleep around when they feel like they need something. It's something that
Mm.
they're trying to fill. It's a void. People don't sleep around because they just want. I mean, if it's that you really like getting off and you can't do that for yourself by yourself, you just, I don't know, you need to go to church or something. But yeah, for real, because that's dangerous. It's like the whole sugar baby thing. Like you're risking so much. And the first risk factor is health. Like,
Mm.
if we're gonna promote something, it's gonna be health. Like, we're like, let's get all these tests done. HIV to herpes to COVID, everything. You
She
getting
said the
too close to
cover.
people and boom,
You out of
something.
there.
But no, and especially in an area that like Miami, where the rates are always high, you got people
Mm.
coming in from everywhere, 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 sleeping around. That's not an option for a lot of us. It's
Even a
not. It's not an
bag is
option.
not worth it.
The
So
bag is
y'all
not worth
make sure.
it. The bag is not worth it. Never, never, could never. And then you know what? It's like when you do get some money,
Mm.
however you get it. Like I could work my ass off, get some money, or I could not do nothing and just get some money. How about my birthday? How about something like that? You get some money. Feels good to get money, and then what happens after that? You want more money.
Mm.
So, what
Right.
are you going to do when you've given so much to get this little bit and you want more? It becomes an addiction, and then you just go psh, because you don't know how to stop. And you're not going to try to find another way, or maybe it's just too hard to find a way because you find that way easy. Like,
Then they get on that weed, right? Them pills.
ooh, now drugs is another topic.
Weed and pills, right?
Oh dear. Now,
Check this out. Somebody say young guys can't make women feel whole.
oh no, no, no. It depends on. It's always a matter of who and what. It's about that person being somebody for you at that given
Right.
time in your life. Like it's not. I can't say that you don't have the capability to fulfill me.
Yeah, for
I
sure. I
can't
for
just
sure
say
do.
that
I
like by
do,
the
but
looks of you or by
yeah.
your age or whatever. Like I can't tell that. So
Yeah.
honestly, some young men do have the capability to fulfill. Like especially if he's dating someone older, they might
Yeah.
want what he has to offer. Maybe they're more stable, secure. They don't necessarily they're not looking for something to like for more per se. They're not looking for more. They're just looking for entertainment. They're just looking for intimacy. They're just looking for fun. Whatever it is that they're looking for. Yes, a young man can fulfill that.
Yeah,
Like
I used to
young
be
men
a
are
young
fun.
man now that I'm still a young man from my perspective, but I used to be a young man when I was 19, 20,
Mhm.
22.
Yeah, them
That
days.
was fly.
Them days.
That was flashy, you know what I'm saying? And was getting to the
Mhm.
bag. You
Okay.
did. You know
All
what I
right.
mean? So hey, you young guys out there, I'm not, downing you.
Yeah, we not knocking y'all,
We
but
not
let's
knocking you.
just let's just get some education out here. Like
True.
focus on something, plan something. And the thing is, you don't got to put all your eggs in one basket. Like I tend to do that. I like what I want and I have to get what I want, and if I don't get what I want, I don't want anything at all. It's you know what I
Put
mean?
them
But
video games down. Put them
mhm.
video games down. That's why you
Mhm.
still in your mama house on them video games.
I mean, is it making you money? Cuz I've
Yeah, it
seen
is
some of them
making.
making the money,
Yeah, I
but
was
if you're
just.
not making the money, it's like these Instagram girls. You want Instagram every day posting posting posting. Are you making a dollar?
That's true.
A lot of these girls are not making a cent.
That's true.
And I mean, I understand if they do it for fulfillment. My Instagram page, my page is just for fun. It's for promotion of myself. But I don't think like I need to post on Instagram. I don't think I want to go out and take a picture to post on Instagram. I don't think I'm going out. I have to post on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it has come to that point where it is a job to some people. and it's not even a job. Like they do not have a contract. They do not have a collaboration. You know what I mean? Like if you're doing something like that, then holy girl, do your thing and keep pushing it. But I mean, if it's that you're trying to get there, then I understand. But if you think that doing that is just gonna bring something, or like, you know what I mean? Like the only thing it brings you is like a little bit of popularity.
A little bit
then
of
you
popularity.
become popular for what reason?
Yeah, you need to have some
So,
purpose behind it
yeah.
because there's some money out there to get on this
Yeah.
Instagram, on this social media, on this YouTube. So do the right thing. If you don't do it, do it.
Mhm.
But y'all
Yeah.
just doing it to look cute. Y'all just want to look
Yeah.
cute.
I
Y'all
mean, if
ain't-
it's just for fun, if it's fun, then you do your thing. Like make yourself feel good. Remind yourself who you are.
But then what happens when you don't get no likes? Not you, but I'm saying what happens.
Mhm.
Well, what happens when you don't get no
Yeah,
likes?
and then you feel bad. Like I know people, I feel like people are really coming to terms with the effects of social media. So people are beginning to accept that, especially like business owners, because running a business through social media and getting it to get that engagement and volume audience that you want, sometimes it gets hard. And you're like, whoa, are y'all seeing this? Am I shadow banned? You know, you start to feel like a little insecure about it. But you got to know, you know, it's just an app and they're seeing it.
They saying it.
They
They
may
going
not
crazy.
like you. It might just be you. They might be mad that it's you. They just mad that it's not them. You know, they're mad that
Right.
you're able to do this. They're mad that you have the capability. They're mad about your opportunity. You know, and they just don't like your post. Or they just don't care. You know, it's a business. Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, whatever. So you just take it for what it is. But yeah, when you do post yourself and you don't see the response that you generally expect, I understand how it can be heartfelt.
You understand? Okay, check this out. Let's get right to this one then. Denise says young girls are slow, so that's why men can't just buy them a Happy Meal and get it. I don't know what that means.
What? Oh my goodness. We're slow, so men can't buy us a Happy Meal.
And get it. So they no, she's saying they can just buy you a Happy Meal.
Oh, it's you saying that
She's
I could get a Happy Meal and he's gonna get it?
Yeah. Go in on that.
She got jokes. She got jokes tonight. I mean, ain't Happy Meals for kids, first of all? Like, that's not an option. You not buying me no Happy Meal unless I ask for that.
You said unless you ask.
Unless I ask for that. What the fuck am I gonna do with a toy? What do I want a toy for? I don't need a toy.
So
no.
she
And
basically
you're
saying
not
that
getting shit after that.
right.
No, that's not. That's disrespectful. Come on.
I mean, that's
Happy Meal. I mean, yeah, I heard about the girls who fuck via zinger.
what's that?
A zinger is a Jamaican Burger King. You know the zinger, the
Oh,
Burger
you talking about
King,
okay.
the Burger King sandwich, the zinger sandwich. Yeah, so I think it was Intense or one of them boys, and they put it in their song, and it was like, yeah, she does a fuck via zinger, and it's just like you pick up a girl, take her drive-through, she eat like some fries and drink, bring her on the corner, and to on just play around until it no,
so
sir.
she might got a point then, huh?
No, sir. Like it happens. It happens. But it's about you allowing that to happen. Are you gonna let that be you?
So let me ask you this: do you think? And I think so. I think so. But do you think women out here having sex for food?
Ooh. Now I've seen some posts.
I've
seen some posts, and it made me think like, okay.
What you was thinking?
Well, the post said, I got a friend who literally just goes out on dates for food.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like to eat, like to get something to eat. Like not because you want to go out, have a nice night out. Like I love dates. I love going out to eat dinner and stuff like that. That's like my forte. Like that's how you warm my heart. But what was I getting to again?
I don't take women on dates no more. I don't pay for no food. If you ain't taking me on a date and paying for the food, then we ain't going. That's my 2023 thing. I gotta get taken out. I'm not taking.
We would have to make an agreement.
What's
but
an agreement?
Not me being taken out and me covering the bill.
Yeah.
You're mad.
Why is I'm mad for?
No. I mean,
a real boss woman gonna pay for the meal.
No man that I ever looked up to has ever made me pay for my food, his food, or anything.
See, it ain't
So
making you pay. It's you volunteering and being up on your, you know,
yeah,
up
yeah,
to the
but on
next
the
level
first
saying,
date, if
baby,
it's
I
a
wanna.
date, maybe if it's like, baby, we going out to eat, like we already there. That's different.
The
That's
game
like,
that
all right, I got
changed.
you,
The
honey. But
game that changed. Like the game that changed. Women taking men out now.
yes, but you got to get past a certain stage first.
What's the stage?
The dating stage. So
So
we talking about dating and paying for the other person. But if we're in a relationship now, that's different. Like I willingly
you
do
a
that for
modern
you.
woman then, right?
A modern
I mean,
woman.
you a traditional woman, right?
Traditional.
Because the modern women they paying now.
Traditional. Yeah, traditional. Yeah. I mean, I would love to be a modern woman, but it doesn't fulfill me to be like that. Like the other night, I had to buy my own drinks at the club because I'm a single woman.
Yeah.
Proudly single. And I spent $180.
Okay.
The ticket to get in was $20. That's why it's like.
Oh, you want a dude to pay for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm used to
Okay.
getting in there for free. You go sit down wherever everybody's at, and it's like, what you want? Hennessy, this, what you want? Give me that. That's it. Now that I've, grown, and as you elevate, you lose friends, you make more friends and such like that. And I'm at a place right now where I'm just investing in me. I don't see nobody else. I don't vibe
That sounds
nobody
kind of
else.
selfish.
It is a bit selfish, but it's sometimes you got to be selfish. Like you need to have that selfish ear in order to.
And I hear that a lot
yourself.
from the young women. They take selfies. They selfish. Is this why they single? Because a lot of men would be like, I rather just give them some bread so I ain't got to deal with it.
That would be amazing, but
she said that would be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, if it's my man, yeah, that's something I would take, but sugar daddy or anything like that, no, I'm not doing anything for that. You can give me the money, I'll take it, but I'm not there. But
no, it's gonna go right to what you just said. The Tim said, y'all so materialistic.
To extents. I mean, I'm speaking up from myself now because I know a whole lot of women who are not materialistic at all. So, and they are confident, carry themselves well, hold their own, and provide at the same time. It's just what you like. I like bling. Like I like a little shine, a little glamour. It's what I like, and I feel like I've always been like that. Like from a little girl, like I used to see things and want it, like pretty stuff, pink stuff, purple stuff. And then as I got older, it became gold stuff, silver stuff, and it's the same feeling that you get. It's like, oh my gosh, I like it. I want it. Can I have it? Or how can I get it? So, yeah, we are materialistic, but so is everybody else. If you have a car that you want to get, that's being materialistic, whether it's a Honda or a Range Rover. That's being materialistic. You want a specific kind of something. That's material. It's not, I mean, it holds value, some kind of value, but depends on what that value is to you.
Hey, that's the Mac Files right there. We got some more. We got some more topics to go over because this is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah. Now, a lot of people say older guys have no game, so they have to pay. And I'm gonna disagree with you. I think older guys got a lot of game, and they pay for what they want. A lot of men will say, it ain't tricking if you got it. I don't know if I really agree with that one, but hey.
It ain't tricking if you got it. It's tricking regardless. Like, I mean, if you giving her money, like, okay. So we talk about, the rich men, black, white, whatever. And then we talk about let's not call them broke, but, just not rich. Like, either or, I'm still being tricked. You know what I mean? Like I'm still being given the money to do my hair, do my nails, buy myself food, buy myself a bag, put gas in the car. Same thing. It don't matter if it's coming from who.
There you have it, guys. It's the same thing. If it's tricking, it's tricking. And it's, for women too. King Brian say all older guys are not gameless. I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and back to that other point, yeah, the older men, some of them do have game. But I mean, if they don't have game, It doesn't mean that they have to pay. They don't have to pay regardless. I mean, I've heard stories where bitches gave up everything and ain't get shit.
That's
They got
crazy.
robbed.
They got robbed for the
Raped.
middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
And when
the
they have
rape.
to go home and feel what it feels like to have done what they did
Right.
they see this for themselves? You chose to do this. You risked something, and now
Yeah,
you
that's
lost.
real.
So how do you feel about that? Is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to continue doing? You think about it, and you decide. That's just the way I see it.
Right here it says the reason guys pay is so they won't have the headache.
I mean, I feel like they're gonna have a headache or a little one regardless. Like,
So they don't have the headache. What do you feel about that?
First of all, you should be paying out of respect. Like,
Huh?
out of respect. Yeah, you got me, you got my time. Yeah, whether we're sugar daddy for the girls or man for me, you gonna pay out of being respectful to have me. You like, we're going out together, we are getting to know each other. Warm me up, make me feel like
And a man got to
special.
pay for that.
Yeah, he's got to pay for that. Yeah, like first night. Yeah. After that, once people get a little bit more comfortable, then whoever is pursuing.
What if you
whoever
really
is the
had that
pursuer,
bag? If you really had that bag, would you pay for it? Like I'm talking
on
about
the
a
first
serious
date.
bag. Yeah.
On the first date, if I really like him, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
if
if you
I'm
really,
the pursuer, maybe, yeah.
have you ever been in a position like that?
Where I was pursuing a man. Did I ever pursue?
She got to think about that one, y'all.
Oh my. Who did I pursue? I know I liked some guy. I feel like everybody I liked, a lot of my relationships, they liked me, I didn't like them, and they got me to like them. You know what I mean? It's like,
So that was fake.
No, because they show me how like, I want to say, I mean, I don't want to call them cool now because we're not together no more.
That was fake. They faked. They tricked you. You tricked them.
But I mean, like, I have pursued a guy before, and I must have been like 15 though.
Damn, you
Yeah.
was off the porch early, huh?
Yeah, it was like I like you. Like we were at a house party. We were actually at my dad's house in Jamaica. It was a summer, and because my brother grew up there, he had friends there. So bunch of his friends came to the house, and I met a bunch of them, and I ended up liking one of them. And I sort of like pursued him after that, even though I didn't live there at the time. So it was long distance, and I was like, what, 15? So, didn't work out. But we are here now, and I'm still in touch with that guy. Yeah.
Okay, shout out to him.
So I pursued, and we're
He
still
put something on your
cool.
mind. It made it stick.
Yeah, till 2023. And he's not one of them ones I'm cutting off. Like, he's a good person, good friend, and I'm glad that I actually pursued somebody like that. Because after that,
So you pursued him, and he ended up being one of your best dudes.
yeah, like on my radar of like who I've experienced, he is one of the best. Yes.
How that work, y'all? Y'all hear this? That's what I'm saying.
How did it work?
Don't be the
Well,
nice guy. Do what you do, because as you can see, the guy who pursued end up being one of her best guys.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly. So when a girl likes you, you better take heed.
So why you out here spending all your bread on these females, trying to make them like you?
And there's a girl sitting bored at home wanting you to just give her a text. Hey, hon, how you doing? How's your day?
That's cold. Married guys want sugar babies so they can cut and still keep their marriage.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
How does that work?
It'd be the married ones for real. Yeah.
So the married ones, you think they're not happy in their marriage?
If you're not happy, yeah. But sometimes too much money is involved. Sometimes children are involved. Sometimes there's things that people are not willing to sacrifice to be apart. So they're going to do whatever they want to do. Like, who knows what people, have going on in their families. Maybe it's occasions. Like, how am I not going to show up with X, Y, and Z? Maybe that person actually makes me look good, but they don't know what's going on between us in the house. So I'm going to go find somebody else to do what I want in the house that I can't get in the house, and we're gonna stay in marriage in public and make everybody think that we're happy while I
So
go trick some other bitch. Yeah.
you think that's cool?
Not at all. Not at all.
Why not?
It's so disrespectful. Like if you are the wife, who like I would hurt so bad. Like I would rather just let's crush it before you, because that's a bigger embarrassment than coming out with a divorce. I think personally, that's a bigger embarrassment, and it's gonna only hurt the wife even more. Like it's already gonna hurt her, but even more. So yeah, but for the chick that's being the side, she might just be in it for the benefit. It might be just in it for the benefit, and plus she already knows that there's no going forward with it. So there's already like boundaries, so those are the easiest ones to kind of rock and roll with. You can't ask a man that has a wife for too much of his time.
But you asked for a whole lot of his money, huh?
I would assume so. Nah, I can't tell you that from experience.
Big Rack say pay the cost to be the boss.
I mean, I guess. I mean, when I guess.
And then we got Double Dose. He say Cougar's mad because the young ones out here thick and ready. I don't know what you feel about that. Do you
Thick
get
and
into
ready?
any type of